Hello. Uh,
Whoa!
is Neil joining us or no?
No, he was like, "Well, I can talk about a movie," and I was like, "Yeah, that's what the thing is talk about movie, like, so that's good." And he was like, "But I don't want to."
Neil's cool in the sense that he's very vocal about things he does and doesn't want to do, and that's respectful.
That's true. Yeah, because it would be worse if he like joined and then secretly hated it the whole time because he wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, and he would be like playing Minesweeper off to the side on his second monitor.
Well, that would
Like,
actually even be fine.
yeah. What candy did you grab?
Mortys.
Haribo Twin Snake Gummies.
Whoa. Have you
Ooh, I
seen those
brought some
gummies that are
heat.
two in one? It's a gummy cube with a gummy bear inside.
What? Those are
I know,
real?
right? Yeah,
Oh, I gotta get some.
Whitney had them recently, and she's like, I can only find them at one gas station, so they might not have made it your way yet, but keep your eye out. And they look so cool. They have two different textures, so you can break into the cube and get the bear out.
Ooh. I wonder
And I
if I
think
can
it's even different
change
animal. Like it's not even just gummy bears, it's like other stuff.
that. Okay, imagine just like a giant rectangle, like block of gummy with a gummy worm inside of it. Inside the
Yeah.
gummy worm is a multiple gummy bears, like pregnant with gummy bears.
Oh. Or like it ate gummy bears. Or like it's pregnant with gummy bears.
That's yeah. I don't
Yeah.
want to be spreading the logic that snakes eat bears because that's just false. But they can be
That
pregnant
would
with
be
bears.
ridiculous. You're
That would
right,
be
you're right.
crazy. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever had these Haribo twin snake gummies before?
You've never had?
Have you ever had them before?
Maybe, but I don't think
They're
so.
so good because it's yummy. That's it.
Oh my
But
gosh, that is so good.
because you have two snakes, because twin snake, they're two
Because they're
snakes.
twins.
One of them, yeah, they're physical. One snake is sour, one of them is sweet, and the raspberry flavored one tastes like real raspberries. It does not taste artificial. That's why, and they're like the Haribo
That's actually
gummy,
so good.
like the consistency. I like how chewy it is. 10 out of 10. We're
Food
doing
review.
gummy snack review. Yeah, food review
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
movie.
It's interesting that we like because of those gummy cube things, we've actually kind of become like a film slash gummy candy review channel.
Mm-hmm.
We're just doing both.
Face reveal for Jude. Hello. I bet you see my face before though, right? Or no?
You've met before, but
Yeah.
you've never been on Zoom both faced
I know.
together
Yeah.
before, so that's
With
different.
my hey Whitney, you want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Check out my lamp.
What just happened?
I zoomed out, and there's my lamp that I'm using as
Oh,
lighting.
it's like a
Because
halo.
yeah, but if I zoom in
Then
like this, you can't
it's
even
just
tell
like
it's there. It's
you
just
need to
lighting.
just know.
Cuts
It's
off
It's
weird.
just
like
really close.
finish.
It's very orange, and it's actually giving me a headache. So I think I might go find and set up my ring lamp.
Whoa.
I mean, you could also just endure the darkness.
I was
Dang.
thinking about that because like when I first turned on my camera, it just was dark like that, and I don't like that at all.
Especially with the
He was
backlit.
just kind of living in, yeah, just kind of living in shadow and obscurity.
It kind of fits with you.
Aw.
Yeah.
We have to be careful what we say today, Whitney, because we've already told them that the movie we're talking about reminds us a lot of him. So you can't be saying, "Oh, I can actually see you really moving in shadow and darkness."
Are you gonna tell us not to come to school tomorrow?
Dude, don't. Just
Won't.
don't.
Wasn't
Don't.
planning on
It's
it
weird.
anyway.
You're 27
Going.
years old. You
30.
have to stop going to school.
Yeah, dude, there's minors there. It's a bad look.
You don't work there. There's no reason for you to be there.
They have kept politely insisting that I leave. And it's gotten to the point where it's not so polite.
Well, can't really blame them. I hate to say it, man, but I'm kind of on their side at this point. I can't keep supporting you in this.
And here I thought we were friends and coworkers.
You have to move
Okay,
on,
now
okay?
your true
You
colors come
graduated a
out.
decade ago. You don't have anything better to do?
No.
I do love the idea that of all people, I can't let high school go. Let high school go when I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Day
ever
one of high school, over it.
done? Have you guys ever like heard the prompt like if you could go back in time with your current memories like X amount of years, would you do it?
Um, I'd have to really think about it. I could invest in Zoom.
That's
Ooh,
true.
yeah.
And
Like
then you
right
could
before
really make
2020.
bank in 2020.
Yeah,
Now the question's like how far back, like if you do choose to do this, like how many years back would you go?
go 18.
You'd
Not
go back
18
18
years.
years or age
I'd go
18?
to
I'd
age
go to
18.
Okay.
age
Okay.
Yeah,
18.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If big if, that's
I was
kind of
like,
what
that's
I'm.
kind of a lot.
Because
I'd
like
go back
I
to
Okay.
feel
being
like
9 years old.
yeah, I have a feeling that when you do go back in time, essentially the point that we go back to, everything future that you have up to that point, you basically have to throw away. It's like all new relationships, new connections that you've made. You can't be like hedging your bets that you're going to meet those same people, have the same interactions again. You kind of have to throw that away and live a completely different life.
So it's a
And
really
like
good
some,
option for people who were like, oh, like 4 years ago my life was awesome and then I threw it down the shitter. Let me try again. That
You
would be a
mean
really
like
good option.
4 years ago, I lived in the same town as all of my friends, and I only paid $400 a month for rent, and
No, nothing like that. No, 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 wait.
I didn't live with my parents.
No. Jude, have you ever watched the movie About Time?
about
Good
ooh, about
movie.
time. Hold on. About
Buddy,
time.
it's not a shelf.
About Time.
It's not a shelf. You
Googling.
cannot go in there.
Because I feel
Yeah,
like it deals with some similar issues, right? He like meets this woman and is like, oh my gosh, she's so amazing, and they have this great night together. But then he fails an obligation that he has to another person, so he's like, oh, I'll go back in time and fulfill that obligation. But then of course she doesn't remember him
Oh, yeah, I
because they only
haven't
met
seen
in the
it.
other timeline. It's good. You'd like it.
You know,
It
the
is.
two
It's
movies
really cute.
the two movies dealing with something like that I have seen are The 51st Dates, which I think is a terrible movie, but that could be a whole nother episode. And the other one is I think it's called Next, featuring Nicolas Cage, where he can basically see 5 minutes into the future.
That's
But and so like he would basically at some point during the film picked up like a detective case, even though he's not like an officer of the law. But he has like the one of the first introductions to him is him trying to flirt with this woman, and it just goes bad in every single way. But have 5 minutes to
Classic.
attempt the flirt, fail, rewind 5 minutes, start over again. But like from the point he rewinds, he can only go back 5 minutes, and
Mm.
it's a really cool concept, and they do a lot of cool things with it. Every time I open up any kind of like Pokemon pack or Magic the Gathering pack, I wish I had that power because like I'd pick the pack, buy it within 5 minutes, realize I hit it, rewind time, and save my money.
I didn't realize
And I
you'd
would
have control over when you get
It's
to
a good
choose. I
idea.
thought you were just
you would
perpetually always seeing what was coming next, and I was that would be awful. But if you could
That would
choose,
suck. You'd get confused.
yeah, that's pretty much like About Time. Very, very limited amount, but very similar. A
but
good
About
movie.
Time isn't the movie we're talking about today, now is it, folks? What are we talking about today?
This one's not.
Wow,
It's
you're so
some-
professional.
I mean, I did.
Manager Jude makes an
I,
appearance.
I
Let's go.
did. I found women in STEM. I was the first one to find women in STEM. So
Yeah, he was the first one to discover the concept of women in STEM.
We were in hiding
really
up until
groundbreaking.
that point.
They were in
Yeah.
hiding, and I found them in STEM.
Yeah.
I should preface this also that I only have like 20 minutes.
I
Uh-huh.
I can easily talk about this movie in 20 minutes and all the things
Excellent.
I love
Go.
about it. But I will. Okay. Um, I the first few minutes, like the first impact that I got from the film, was very, very good. There are similar movies that kind of do the filmed by a camcorder and follow the characters. Like Earth to Echo, I think was the first film I watched that kind of had that trope. I didn't really like it. I thought it was kind of done poorly. Then there's like Cloverfield. I enjoyed Cloverfield a bit more. This one felt so much more real, and it. I got first. I thought we were just watching two dudes with a camcorder, and it wasn't even like an official movie at all. They just claimed it was. So I'm like, this feels so real and awesome, and that's what I loved going into it. Like, okay, this is like cozy. These guys are funny. I like their vibes, and honestly, the first because okay, pause. Time to test the women in STEM.
Whoa.
Names of the characters. I have them written down. What are the names of the
Okay.
two main characters?
Easy.
You name one and I'll name the other.
Win.
Amazing. And
Yeah, not even the director.
Matt. Yeah.
Excellent. As you can see, that's what I have written down right here on my note card. So thank you very much.
Come on.
Okay, I'm assuming this is all spoilers. Anyone that watches this has seen it. They know what they're getting into. If you haven't seen the movie The Dirties, go and watch it now
Yes.
and support
And we'll
the
wait.
director and everyone in it. Just whoa, whoa,
And then
it's good.
go watch it and then come back. And we'll still be
And
here.
then come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we wait for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so POV, you just
You'll be
finished
done
the
on your
movie.
family call by then, right? You can just leave and come back.
So really, really quick, what I kind of took away, my experience throughout the film was knowing, like, trying to figure out what was going to happen in the film. If I can't predict accurately what happens in the film, then I think it's a great movie. If I can, like, oh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, I'm like, oh, yep, saw that coming, saw that coming. I thought for like the whole maybe first half of the film that Matt was going to die, because in my brain, I'm like, look at this guy. He's so happy. He's so energetic. He's himself. He's really honest about what he likes. He's out there, and like he's having this impact that I feel like we're seeing Owen in the movie, and it doesn't feel like his energy is really getting like observed fully by Owen. I feel like Owen's just kind of there and not really understanding Matt to the fullest. And so I'm like, this is going to be one of those movies where Matt's going to die. Owen's going to realize how much better his life was with Matt in it. That's kind of where I thought this was going, where it's going to be like one of like Matt dies, it changes Owen's life. We see Owen try to go through life without Matt. That was not the case. That was like the opposite. That was so wrong.
Yeah. I can't believe you could be so wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I like that we start out with this, like, it's kind of a coming of age, but also found footage, like meta movie vibe. Like, it's kind of a lot of different things. So it is hard to kind of piece together what's going to happen. But I do love that vibe in the first half of like, yeah, it's just guys being dudes. Like, and they have
Better than
this
this.
this friendship. And Matt, of course, is misunderstood by the people in the movie, but by you watching, you're like, I love this
No,
guy.
I
I
get
totally
you.
get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's interesting because I immediately got an off vibe from him. Not to say that I'm better than everybody else, but like maybe.
Mhm.
What does that say about me? Because you said this movie reminded you of me.
No comment, please.
No comment. All right. We'll put a pin in it and come back to it later.
Maybe it's because I knew it was found footage. One of the first things that I had found out about the film was that the scene with the kids was real, that actually happened in real life, and they included it in the movie. So, like, right off the bat, I feel like I didn't trust what was happening in the movie.
Okay.
Like, immediately, I was like, there's this, it's like, there's something.
Like they're too self-aware kind of thing, or
I don't even know how to describe it. I was like, okay, like, I just put my guard up, like, something's gonna happen. So when he started joking about school shootings, I was like, oh, he's not kidding. Like
Mhm.
if the lines are blurring between reality and fiction in the film, I think this
Yeah,
is what
then they probably are for the character.
for him too. Yeah. So
Yeah,
there were a couple of moments like that throughout the film as well, where it was not scripted. It was just the actual actors reacting that they just
Yeah.
included because it was so in character. And so I didn't find out about those until later, but I think that was kind of what immediately like noticed is just there's a level of artifice there. We're just finger painting both of those colors together until you really can't tell what the original colors were.
yeah.
We'll say for me, I told Olivia this too. This film is the same as American Psycho to me. And I mean that in every possible level. In that I think it's a brilliant piece of art. And I did not fully enjoy watching it. It's of it caused me physical pain. The part where they were watching their films together in class and everyone was kind of snickering at them, and the teacher said, "This is a real gender bender." And they kind of had to
Yeah.
speak up, and no one could hear them, so they had to say it louder. I was like, "You don't even have to do the school shooting. I'll take myself out now."
You're
Stop.
like, no, stop, stop.
It was actually it got a lot easier for me when I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank goodness they're doing the school shooting." It's not just
Whoa, whoa! Clip that. Sorry.
Flip that. That's going on YouTube Shorts. You're going down.
But I think with this film, two of my favorite things about it are one, not even like the mental decline, but more of like I guess you can call it the mental decline of Matt throughout the film. You kind of see and experience everything around him with him because everything's focused on him. And one of my favorite realization moments of the film was when I realized that we were watching the movie because it started off like this is the found footage of us making the movie, and you see them play their movie in the class, and you're like, oh, these guys are like they're like cheesy bad actors, whatever. And then you realize that as it keeps going, that the focus really isn't their movie that they're making, but that they are in the movie. And so I think it's really, really the whole film is genius. It's super smart. And the moment you realize that, oh, we're watching the movie and you're seeing them act, you're like, they're actors and they're doing an incredible job now. It's not a cheesy movie that they're making anymore. It's I it's so dumb to say because it's exactly what it is, where you're watching the movie that they're making, and that's the film because that's the whole point of it. And kind of not being stopped. I felt like the entire time, like the first joke he made, like what if we shot the dirties in real life? Like, wouldn't that be so funny? I'm like, that would be pretty funny. Yeah, haha. And then he didn't like ever back away, like back down, like, oh, it's just a joke, bro. From that moment on, you're
Hmm.
anxious of like, did he mean it? Is that like, does he
Like, is this
actually
gonna
believe that?
happen?
Like
Yeah.
is he smart? Like he's goofy, he's funny, he's relatable, but like, is he smart enough to kind of understand the difference between this is a good joke and this is bad? And so
Yeah.
Matt doesn't give you much in terms of full understanding of what's going on in his brain throughout the film. So I was like so stressed. I could feel like my heartbeat the whole film because I'm like, is he going to stop? Is he going to realize it's bad? Is this a joke still? Is he pushing through with it just to like kind of keep Owen by his side? What's happening?
Hmm.
And then the entire like end of the like last 15 minutes of him doing setup, you're like,
Oh,
somebody stop him, talk to him,
I thought it was
stop
gonna
him,
stop.
help,
He
help.
yeah.
was
And the
sitting on the
crazy thing
stairs.
is, like, yeah, you're thinking about Jared, the cameraman. They speak to him. They know he's there because he's there to document
Yeah,
the Dirties one, right? And now they're
yeah.
doing the Dirties two, which is it in real life. And he's there the whole time, and he's watching Matt. It even gets to the point where he's watching Matt, and Matt doesn't know. Like, Matt's not directing it anymore. And I
Mm,
think that scene where he's getting ready, he's like cleaning everything and packing it in his like gigantor duffel bag that nobody questions.
yeah.
He is mostly obscured from your view. It's like he didn't invite Jared to be there for this. So there's another level of like, I think Matt wants to have so much control over the way that he's perceived because he is bullied. and he watches himself be bullied on screen, and he pauses and turns to the camera and says, "It's so weird watching this stuff happen to you on screen. It's almost like it's not even you." And you're like,
Through
okay,
the
coach,
blinds.
you know what I mean? But this is his way of coping. He's like has to if I turn into Matt Johnson the character, then when people bully Matt Johnson the character, they're not really getting to me. I'm separate from it. But then it gets to the point where like he's too embroiled in it and also at the same time too separate from it so that he can't like receive help from Jared or Jared doesn't like intervene at all. I feel like when I was watching it the first time, there's like I don't think there's a moment where I think Matt's not gonna do it, but I there's a moment where you think it's not gonna happen, right? Somebody
Yeah.
will like intervene, and then it just like doesn't happen.
My final like I gave up hope moment when I'm like, okay, this is going to happen before it actually happened
Mhm.
was him walking down the hallway with his oversized duffel bag. I think it's an okay size. I think that's a good. You can fit a lot of stuff in there.
You know, it's a
When he's
good size
walking,
for what he's doing. I'm saying, how is he walking into his public school with this big ass
oh
bag?
yeah,
And everyone's like, "Hey, Matt, what's up?" And he's like, "School project, don't worry about it." And that's it.
yeah, yeah. And even when he went and like got the blueprints for the school, he's like, bro, they literally let anyone in there. Like I could be anybody, and you gave
They
it to
didn't
the
even
And
ask
he
worst
for my
person you
has.
could give it
ID.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, should I be concerned about this? Yeah.
Brother, you are the concern.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, my first like my moment of realization of okay, there's nothing at this point that's going to stop him was when he finally turned the corner in the hallway where we saw he was putting up cameras. My first thought is, okay, hopefully somebody saw the cameras and took them down. If the cameras are gone, he's not going to go through with it because he's not going to be able to record it. He's not going to be able to
Right.
complete his movie. So I'm like, the cameras are gone. And so when he turned the
Which is
corner,
an
I'm like,
insane
oh,
enough
the
reason
camera's
for
gone.
him.
Yeah, and like I saw he turned the corner, I'm like the camera's gone. It's gonna stop, and then it moved just like one more inch over, and I saw the camera, and I'm like, we're cooked.
Yeah.
He's got everything. No one's gonna stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Hi,
Olivia,
Josh.
who's Josh? What? Oh my gosh, the character. I was like, who's here?
Like, Josh.
Listen, and not to trauma dump or anything, but I did have a former coworker named Josh who I did not care for. So that was like extra scary for me.
Like, he's
Is he at
here.
my home?
Yeah.
But
Though I didn't know anything about the movie going into it, and I haven't
Yay.
stopped thinking about it since I've watched it because it both traumatized me and scared me, and it was pretty dang good. I
yeah, it
liked it
gets
a
under your
lot.
skin. You
It
have to
really
go watch The
does.
Little Mermaid after to start, the cleansing process.
I watched the Lego
Stop.
movie. I hope that's okay.
That's actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's good. The Lego movie's good.
What Olivia, you had said about Matt, the character, watch it the first time is something that we say to each other all the time, and don't read into that. But like the whole
I'm
time,
gonna.
he's joking, but he's not kidding.
Yeah.
He's saying things to be funny. He's saying things to make Owen laugh, to make himself laugh. But after a while, it's like
He means it though.
he means it every time. And after a while, you realize that too. Owen realizes it. Who are you doing this for?
Yeah,
Who are
like
you-
that conversation
who are
they
you
have
gonna-
when he's doing kung fu on the cliff, and he's like, "If I'm not laughing anymore, who's it for?" Like you have this big performance of you, but you don't
Yeah.
have to be acting all the time. Who's this for?
I think the moment that Owen starts to really it really starts to sink in for him is when they're in the library and Max is like, "What if we checked out all the copies of Catcher in the Rye? It would be so funny." Owen's like, "For who?
Mm-hmm.
For who?" And Matt is thinking for the investigation after because he means it.
Because he's talking about the Dirties too, where it's the Dirties
Yeah.
but in real life.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
like it's a joke in the most technical sense.
It's
Like,
such
the-
a really good movie, dude. It's
It's-
just so good. It's
It's
good
really
because
incredible. And Owen's not an actor. Like everybody in the movie is people that Matt Johnson knew in real life, but everyone in the movie is people that Matt Johnson knows in real life. So
Yeah.
like they're just people, but also it's some of the most incredible acting performances I've ever seen. Like Owen just
Yeah,
looks like
Owen's good. Owen's really
Owen's
good.
just that's just
Yeah.
a teenager. That kid's like 13. It's crazy. And I really liked Owen too. And if this had been a different movie, like it would have been really like nice and cute and wholesome to see Owen
Make
and
new
grow
friends.
into himself and make new friends and realize, oh, okay, constantly doing bits is not how you form new relationships. I'm not gonna catch this girl's attention by doing like
The
what
Malcolm X walk. What do you
yeah,
mean?
in real life, you're in high school. Like I know you're bullied, dude, but you're not doing yourself any favors. Come on.
Seriously, that scene is so you're like, oh, but it speaks to like the dynamic that they have where they've clearly been best friends for a long time, but then they don't know everything about each other. Like when Owen starts speaking like the language that he learned at camp, and Matt's not privy to that.
Mhm.
And I think it really upsets him to not have that memory with Owen. Like any reminder that they're separate people, I think really bothers him because he doesn't have any other social life.
And
So he has to
he
be, and it's again, he
constantly
has to
brings
be
up
so in control of how he's perceived as Matt the character, how he's perceived as Matt the director, Matt the editor, right? He has all these like different hats that he's wearing that are all really him, but he just has to be in control of it, right? So he'll come up with this like ridiculous plan for getting Owen to talk to Chrissy. And Owen's like, I don't want to do that. I just want to do something that's like natural in me. Like, I like music. What if I just happen to be playing music and she happens to be walking by? And Matt's like, yeah, or you can bake a cake, pretend you stole it. You know what I mean? Like these super elaborate, ridiculous things. And Owen goes for it every time.
Mhm.
Like he'll say, like that's not the best plan. That's not really what I want to do. But he always caves, which means that Matt never gets confronted with allowing Owen to be his own person until they have this blowout fight and it's too late. And now nobody's going to stop him because he and Owen have a falling out. You can't be acting all the time. I'm tired of this. I have my own life. And he gives the mic back and he leaves. So like,
Now,
hmm,
yeah, if now because we're on such a wonderful schedule, closing remarks I think are in order. And I just wanted if you guys could
I
kind of what?
will say I you guys don't have to stop talking when I leave. In fact, that would actually work
Closing
out pretty
remarks
well
for Whitney.
if you kept
that's true.
going.
Because I think you and I are the ones who like it. So it'd be good for us to keep talking. But
Well
we
then,
can do Whitney closing remarks. That'd
yeah,
be great. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I did not enjoy watching the film, but like Jude and everyone else, apparently, it gets under my skin, and I don't, it's hard to stop thinking about it because you're constantly like, oh my gosh, Ben, oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
it sinks in to your bones. I genuinely think it is an incredible work of art, and I think Matt Johnson is a genius. And I'm glad that I watched it once, and I think everybody should. Like everybody needs to be talking about this movie.
that came out
And it weird.
13 years ago.
Only 13 years ago.
The best movies
I
are kind of dated.
Can I say
Yeah.
something on why I
Or
think it
just
sticks with
obscure.
everyone? I think the reason it really sticks with people and why it's like hard to forget, hard to get out of your brain. And like Elizabeth walked in on us halfway through the film, and even like that night, she's like, "I didn't like that movie. I didn't like it." And obviously, she was
And we're
missing
like,
some
yeah,
like
girl, you saw the
you missed the
last.
first half. You saw the
Yeah.
last half. It was all downhill from there. But one of the reasons why I think it really stuck with me and why I would assume it sticks with most people is because of how like relatable and real it felt. And the whole time, to me, I'm thinking I can think of a billion different ways to stop this from happening. The outcome is like you can kind of predict what could or what is going to happen, but you feel helpless because you can't interact with any of these characters that feel super relatable and close to heart with you. Like I relate with so many of the characters, and even with Matt, and you see the problem that he's facing, and you're helpless to like even stop it. And so for me, just seeing the final act, like hit the school shooting finally going through the final act, you're sitting there like I could have stopped this. I could have done something about it. I know what could have been done. Just talk to him. Just be there for him. And it kind of reminds me of like certain people in my life that I knew not necessarily would have shot up a school, but definitely needed someone to be there for them and needed just like a little bit of guidance, and maybe we neglected them or we moved away and weren't able to see them again. But it feels very personal that we got to know Matt in such a unique way, but weren't able to like help him. I don't know. That's just what I think.
Yeah, totally. I think you
So
definitely get that sense of regret for like witnessing it and not being able to do anything. And he confesses to you several times, but you don't take it seriously because you can't, because you're watching it through Jared, who's watching it through Matt like 4 times, you know?
yeah,
He says serious things and people just laugh at
Yeah.
yeah. Where it was like, hey, Owen, I might be a psychopath. I might be losing my shit. I might be crazy. Goes to his mom. He's like, hey, mom, do you think I'm crazy? He's like, I'm just playing with you. I'm just asking weird questions. But you can
And
see
the
like
mom never
that. Those
once
are
goes down into the basement. Never
yeah.
once.
And
Over
Yeah, one,
months.
it's so concerning that he actually like genuinely has a cry for help moment. Mom, do you think I'm crazy? And she's like, well, do you think that your reality and your pretend are getting blurred? And he's like, ha 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 ha. And Jared's outside their house at night filming this interaction. And he ducks, like somebody looks over towards the window and he ducks and like you get stuck in the bushes for a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like it sticks with you because you're like, genuinely, what somebody has to do something, but you
Yeah.
can't.
It's like I
Yeah,
felt a little bit responsible for the ending. I'm like, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you
Because you're
totally
like, yeah,
do. And
I relate to Matt Johnson, but not like that. Obviously,
Mhm.
it's not my fault.
I think the ending too is a pretty big I mean, obviously it's a big moment, but it's so tiny. The whole
Yep.
movie's leading up to it, and then it happens, and it's kind of anticlimactic. He shoots Josh a couple of times, and then it's just like it just keeps going. People are running, and then all of a sudden he's just looking for Owen. It's like nothing. It just keeps going.
Yeah,
There's no
And
big like action sequence. He's not a cool hero. No one is. Nothing
yeah. He's
cool
a scared
happens. It
kid.
just, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
And then it ends.
and
What
then it
the
ends.
hell?
Yeah. And when we watched it, Neil and Jude and I were watching it on purpose, and Elizabeth was watching it because we were at her apartment and she was taking a break from work. And so
Oh,
she had even less preparation than Jude, who I said, don't look into the movie. I'm just going to start it and you can see what happens, you know, because I do feel like that's the best way to watch it, just kind of fresh. But so
yeah.
we get to that scene. He's looking for Owen. He finally finds him in the classroom. Where are you going? It's me. And then it like ends. And what
it's
an
me.
ending. I think it's spectacular. But where are you going? It's me. And then it cuts off. And Elizabeth is like, imagine if that was the end. And then the credits start and she's like, girl, no.
Yeah.
It was like, yep,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
good instinct there. Imagine if that was the end. Yeah,
She's gonna make her own The Dirties 2013.
Yeah.
probably not. I think she's the
Okay.
world's least likely to make that movie, but
Well, her and I can make the anti The Dirties 2013.
the
I can't
Cleanies.
wait. The cleanies.
Cool. Well, it's good to see you again, Jude. Thank you for all your
Likewise.
managerial work as always. Fun, you two.
Thank you.
You too.
Yeah, we will.
Godspeed. Stay dirty.
You know I will.
Nice.
What a great person. I love her input on everything.
Yeah, she's cool. She's smart. Hello, Neil. Do you want to say hi to Jude?
Sure.
He
Editor,
says
clip
sure.
this. Editor, clip this. I'm not clip it. Sorry,
Cut this
cut
out.
it.
Cut
Cut
this
it.
out.
Cut it. Cut it.
Got it.
That was a good podcast episode.
What do you want? What else? What do you want to talk about?
Honestly, since I
It's
thought we were only gonna have like that 20-minute crunch, I kind of got everything I needed to say out about the movie. If you made it this far and you haven't seen the film, it's not
what are
going
you
to be as
doing?
good anymore
Now it's
because
all
if you,
spoiled. Now you know what's gonna happen.
yeah, I think knowing the ending of the
Idiot.
film, it's not as good because the whole reason why I was so attached to the film is because I was trying to stop the ending from happening. But if you know it's going to happen, then you're not going to be as invested. It's not going to have that emotional impact. And when it finally
Yeah.
does happen, you're like, I knew this was going to happen instead of like the school shooting actually happening. And then you are like, well, we're set in motion. The only thing I can do is watch. This is the whole thing I've been trying to stop. We were trying to avoid the whole film. It's happening now, so the only thing I can do is just sit and watch. That's all.
Yeah.
And it's so good. Very good.
Yeah, I think so too. One little side note I want to say is like, you know that scene where he's doing Foley like in Baldur's Gate and he's just like wearing his underwear on the table, you know? Awesome. Very funny. But he does like his seagull sound, and then every time I've watched the movie since, I've noticed a different scene where they're using his seagull sound. So I just think that's nice.
Just think that's neat.
I just think that's neat.
There are so
Um,
many like TV shows and movies. Usually, I see this with TV shows, not necessarily with movies 100% of the time. But with TV
mhm,
shows, I find it that my second watch through, depending on the show, is typically like my favorite. Because
mhm,
the first time watching it, you don't know any endings, you don't know blah, blah, blah. And then so you're experiencing it for the first time. And that's such a good like memory thinking back on the show. Like, I unfolded all like these secrets throughout the show. The world building was great. We got to the finale, and I didn't expect it at all. And it's really good, a great experience. But then if you go back a second time, you notice so much detail that the people put into the show, like for foreshadowing,
mhm.
for like certain scenes, like why they happened. You kind of have like a broad, like a better understanding of the whole picture, so you can appreciate it a little bit more. And so I always think that you can watch a show twice, and it's like a different experience. So
Yeah.
there's only one show that I've seen once, and I refuse to watch it again. It's called Your Lie in April.
Oh, it's
Pretty
bad or
good.
what?
It's
Pretty
so
good.
good. It's so good.
So you won't watch it again.
I was in a fetal position crying on the ground. It was so good.
Hmm. It was too good.
It
I will
was
never watch it
too good.
again. It was too good.
I think for me it's because what like the message that the show portrayed and the actions and the consequences of what happened during the show to like the main character were
Mhm.
super relatable in my life at that moment. And I know that
Mm,
if I watch it again one more time, I've already like dealt with those emotions. I've gone through it, so it's not going to kind of hit as hard as the show did.
right.
So I'm going to kind of leave that as my memory tied to how I used to be, and just kind of keep that there. And I don't need to watch it again because I don't want that memory to be twisted or faded. Because if you have something nostalgic like a song, like
Mhm.
oh I listened to the song so much as a kid, it's so nostalgic, and you listen to it enough times as an adult, you sort of lose the memory of
Yeah, you replace it
the
from
nostalgia.
like this childhood memory and with like the time of your life that you're listening to it again.
Yeah. So instead of
Yeah.
I was in this specific place and in this specific time when I first listened to the song to, oh yeah, this is on my on repeat and I listen to it like 12 times a day.
What are you
And
holding?
so
Oh,
I
nothing.
think that's how I'm going to feel with the Dirties. Obviously, I think I'm going to watch it again, but nothing is going to feel as good watching it for like the first time. The first time for this movie specifically,
Yeah.
the reason it's so good is because you don't know the ending.
Usually I'm not too concerned about spoilers because a lot of movies are good enough that even if you know what's gonna happen, you just watch it and enjoy it. So like I'm not usually a stickler for like nobody tell me anything about the movie, you know, but
Mhm.
I do prefer to not know anything about a movie because then I can just let it unfold as it does. So I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not anti-spoilers. I don't think a producer should like change the plot of a movie because somebody guessed it online or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Like this like very, very
Has
hardcore
that happened
anti-spoiler
before?
culture. Yeah. And so that's like a really, really hardcore level of like anti-spoiler culture that I'm not really into. But I think like to a lesser extent, just for me personally, I prefer to go into a movie not knowing anything about it. But then there are some where it's like really, really vital that you don't know what you're gonna watch before you watch it. Like when last week we watched The Dirties and we also watched Tampopo. And I feel like with Tampopo, there's nothing really to be spoiled. Like it's vignettes
Hmm. Yeah.
mostly, you know. And we have the recurring character, like the main character Tampopo, who's here again and again and again, but we're also it's interspliced with just vignettes of other people and the way that they interact with food and the way they interact with other people through food, right? It's not like a bad movie to watch that's been spoiled if you know anything about it. So it's a different thing. But The Dirties is like better to not know anything about it before you
Yeah.
watch it.
It's
Yeah,
like reading the Bible, knowing Jesus was gonna die. If you didn't know he was gonna die, it'd be a huge
that'd be
shocker.
crazy. That'd
Can
be
you imagine
wild.
the the guy who read the Bible for the first time not knowing Jesus was gonna die?
Like they killed him? That's crazy. How are
He
they gonna
was
come
so
back from
good.
this?
Oh, how is he
He
gonna? How
was
are they
like the
gonna come
best
back?
guy.
3 days later, I didn't see that coming.
I wonder if that's how it feels to like have never seen Star Wars before.
Oh yeah,
Because I feel like even like the big twist in like the original trilogy of Star Wars is just so known. It's like even if you've never seen it, you've probably heard of that. Like, does it change the way you watch it to know the relationship between like Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, or does it not? I don't know.
I don't know, but I remember my uncle specifically telling me about how he was going to raise his kids around Star Wars. Is he's like as like growing up with their like not super paying attention to the movie, they can't really comprehend what's going on. He's only shown them A New Hope over and over and over again, so they
Mhm.
grow up knowing Luke, knowing all these characters and everything. And then he's like, when they're old enough, I'm gonna put on the next movie where you get that huge reveal. So this movie growing up that you meet Darth Vader, the big bad guy, you have the hero Luke Skywalker, and then one point they watch this new movie with the same characters, and it's they have that experience for the first time. And I
Mhm.
thought like, that's kind of cool. Gatekeeping your children, that's fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Sometimes gatekeeping it's for a good cause, you know. It's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Is it bad if we have the podcast cut short, or do
No,
you
I
think
we
this
don't
gets a lot
have
of people?
any. Yeah, we don't have like a particular length of time. We don't have like a quota we have to hit, so
Cool.
it's all good. It's gonna be a short one, which is actually good because I think that I have too much to say about it. Like I could sit here, if I have that green screen, I can green screen the whole movie back here and talk about every scene, you know? And
Yeah,
maybe I will in my personal time. But I think it's fine to like not have to do that here and just say like this is a movie that's really, really impactful. It's smart, but it's not pretentious about it. It references like every movie in the world, but not in a way that you're like, okay, you know what I mean? It just is
yeah,
clearly this is a person who loves film and loves making film and is really, really good at making a meta film where nobody, the characters, the actors, the audience, nobody knows exactly where Matt stops and Matt begins. He's really, really good at that. This is an insane directorial debut. I've seen this meme before.
it's you, it's
That's
you.
you.
I can see me in the reflection of the phone. Whoa.
No. Yeah. I've seen this meme before, but I haven't seen all the movies on it. So I don't even
Yeah.
know if it's true.
Now
I don't know if it's true for me, if I would love all of these movies, you know?
yeah. So here's what's gonna happen. I've already scrubbed from my brain every movie title on that meme because what if it's the same as the Dirties and it's
Where
like
you're
that's
not
the
supposed
plot
to know.
twist? Yeah.
Right.
So I've
Yeah.
already scrubbed the names from my memory, so you could be like, hey, I got this movie for you, and I won't know it's a school shooting one because I've already forgotten
Oh, that's so genius. Who's
it.
ever gonna look out for me like that? You know?
I don't know. Also, I have to go,
Okay, yeah.
but it was such an honor and a privilege being here. I hope I can be here next time for the next movie, and just if next time you want me, call for me. I'm here. I'm not gonna push my
Okay.
way into your content because then that's not gonna be
No,
good
you
on
can.
my
That's fine.
my.
No, you can do whatever you want. I don't know. I think next we're doing like a Frankenstein kind of extravaganza. We're watching a bunch of different Frankenstein content and doing like a compare contrast, what works, what doesn't kind of thing.
Mhm.
So if you're interested in Frankenstein, you can join us for that, or you can just be like, hey, you should watch this movie, and then we'll do that too. So
It's I haven't seen the new Frankenstein. I
me
think
neither.
okay. I think the only Frankenstein movie I've seen is Young Frankenstein, and I'm okay with that. I'm really
Cool.
okay with that.
Yeah. That's all right. You can join and be like the Young Frankenstein expert, only weigh in on Young Frankenstein and be like, I haven't seen any of this other stuff. That's fine.
Except for the last time I watched Young Frankenstein was maybe like 8 years ago, so I
Yeah.
forgot all of it. No, it was
Yeah.
a lot more than 8 years ago. It was like 10 years ago.
Hmm.
I don't like that idea.
Nice.
I was
That's
I
so sick.
was maybe in high school.
Good stuff. Well,
Good stuff.
party size. That's so
And
cool.
party
Thanks for being here.
size.
That's
Thank you for having me.
crazy. Thanks for being here. Let us know the next time you want to watch a movie or talk about it, and we can do that. If you're usually free on Sundays, we often record on Sundays, but not always, but whenever.
Yeah. And this is a wonderful formal goodbye, but I've kind of got to do the internet goodbye. Because if you like
Okay.
the content and you like the stuff we talk about, hitting the like button and subscribing really helps the channel out a lot. We want to make more content for you guys. We appreciate you all being here. So tune into more videos or check out stuff we put out before.
Yeah. Did you like my TikTok reviewer where I'm just like
I actually hate
this?
videos like that when people like have nothing to add to the video
Right. I'm
they're
like, why are
getting,
you
and
on
they're
the
just like,
screen then? Move
yeah.
over. I'm trying to see the thing.
It's so
Just
annoying.
share the link to the other thing if you're not going to add to it. We never came up with what Women in STEM stands for this movie. I think M for Matt Johnson. Maybe science, technology, engineering, Matt Johnson.
Wait, give me like 2 seconds to think about it.
Okay. Should I give you more too, or
Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
okay? Letter S. Anybody? Ah.